The Big Bang Theory universe has gifted us with some of the most iconic friendships, relationships, and character developments in television history. From Sheldon's eccentricities to Penny's evolution, the show has held a special place in the hearts of fans. But there's a new dynamic brewing in the Big Bang Theory universe that's sparking interest among fans. The story of Georgie Cooper and Mandy McAllister, characters whose relationship took a dramatic turn in Young Sheldon, the prequel series. Fans of both shows are now left to wonder, will Georgie and Mandy get divorced? What do we know from the lore of Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon that might shed light on their future? A quick recap of Georgie and Mandy's relationship. To understand the complexities of Georgie and Mandy's relationship, let's first take a step back and understand their history. Georgie Cooper, the older brother of Sheldon, has always been portrayed as something of a troublemaker in Young Sheldon. As a teenager, he struggled to live up to the expectations set by his younger brother, Sheldon, who was a child prodigy. However, Georgie also showed a more grounded, albeit troubled, side, balancing his rebellious nature with moments of sincerity. Enter Mandy McAllister, a character introduced in Young Sheldon Season 5. Mandy's introduction was a turning point in Georgie's life. Their relationship began unexpectedly after a one-night stand. When Mandy finds out she's pregnant, it sets off a chain of events that turns Georgie's world upside down. In typical Young Sheldon fashion, this leads to a series of comedic but heartfelt moments where Georgie must learn to navigate the responsibilities of impending fatherhood. In Season 6 of Young Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy's relationship continues to develop, and they eventually get married. Despite their best efforts to make it work, they face numerous challenges, from Georgie's immaturity to the financial strain of having a child at a young age. Nonetheless, Mandy's strong-willed nature and Georgie's growth as a person seem to hold them together, at least for the time being. The question of divorce. Now let's tackle the burning question. Will Georgie and Mandy get divorced? The idea of their marriage ending in divorce seems like a natural point of speculation, especially given the way the couple's relationship is portrayed in Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory. In The Big Bang Theory, Georgie's future is referenced only briefly. We know that he eventually becomes successful in business, but there is no mention of a long-lasting relationship with Mandy or anyone else. In fact, when Georgie is introduced in The Big Bang Theory as an adult, he is already portrayed as a businessman with a family of his own. However, the show does not go into much detail about his personal life, leading fans to speculate about his romantic history, including the fate of his relationship with Mandy. One important aspect to consider is Georgie's immaturity and his challenges with responsibility. While he does eventually take responsibility for his actions in Young Sheldon, he remains a flawed character. He is still figuring out how to be a husband and father, and this could certainly put a strain on his marriage to Mandy. In fact, the couple's financial difficulties and Georgie's youthful mistakes are central to their struggles, making a divorce seem plausible, especially given the pressure they face. However, Young Sheldon doesn't portray Georgie as someone who would give up easily. While he may struggle with the pressures of family life, he is also depicted as someone who wants to do right by Mandy and their child. His growth as a character, from a careless young man to someone learning to take on responsibility, suggests that he might fight to make his marriage work. Moreover, Mandy's own strength and determination could be key factors in holding their relationship together. She's not someone who would walk away from a difficult situation without putting up a fight. The role of parenthood. Parenthood plays a significant role in Georgie and Mandy's relationship. In Young Sheldon, Georgie's initial reaction to becoming a father is one of panic and avoidance. He does not seem ready for the responsibility of raising a child, especially at his young age. Mandy, on the other hand, takes to motherhood with a much more grounded attitude, showing more maturity than Georgie at times. Parenthood can be a make or break factor in any relationship, and this is especially true for Georgie and Mandy. They are thrust into the deep end of parenthood before they have fully figured out their relationship, which adds another layer of tension. The difficulties of raising a child at a young age, compounded by Georgie's occasional immaturity, could lead to significant strain on their marriage. However, it's also possible that the experience of raising their child